Let's get to story number 4 really fast. Story number 4. Who is behind the stories? The media has been center stage. If you ever listen to Rush Limbaugh, he always makes this comment about the media being the drive-by media, and they're always people. You've listened to this administration that he's made the media the center of attention. They're talking about social media. They're talking about all of these different avenues that the media takes to get a story. But I think the reality is the reason why this story is so important is because the media plays a big part in a lot of people's day-to-day activity, day-to-day lives. If it were not for the media, a lot of what we see happening in the world would not be center stage. A lot of scandals would not be made to light. But when I think what makes this story so interesting is the fact that people have this idea. If people have the idea that I guess what we have to ask ourselves is the media doing good things, or are they causing more problems? And it's not the media, but when we have like social media, and they're talking about how some of these people who are committing hate crimes are surfacing online. There was a story that was surfacing about a Muslim scholar. She was weighing in on why the media didn't call Sri Lanka an attack on Christians. So I think to simplify this is that the reason why this story is gaining a little bit of steam is because people are viewing the media in a lot of different fashions right now. And when you have the commander-in-chief shooting out that the media is fake news and that it really, and this story was kind of dying down, but it's been creating a lot of attention on the stories that the media chooses, or the stories that they choose to cover. So people are starting to become, I think everybody is almost starting to become a journalist. So you're starting to see all these new different stories, stories about things that you wouldn't normally hear about, topics that you wouldn't normally hear about. People are saying that these topics need to be covered because this is the stem or the root of how these stories become bigger, or they develop even to bigger stories. And that's why I've always tried to home in on the stories that are surfacing, the developing stories, so people can see how they grow. And you look at how the media, the view of the media, or why the media is center stage in this new democracy that we live in, is because they're releasing a lot of information that a lot of people are starting to fact check more and more. Like even you're hearing a lot of even when you talk about foreign invaders, when they're talking about infiltrating social media sites or putting out different types of stories to alter people's thinking in the wrong direction. So you'll probably see a lot of different stories. Don't ask me where, but don't ask me why. This is becoming a big thing now. The media has been a pusher of a lot of information for years, and this story is really starting to surface. It's really starting to gain some steam because of the fact that it's affecting the voting. It's affecting the people's decisions. And some people are saying that the media has been owned by Democrats. Some people are saying that even the news organizations, how the stories are chosen, how the media, how their personnel are being trained. So there's a little bit of a analysis going on within the freedom of the press right now, and you have to ask yourself, what would the world be like if journalists did not go in and get the stories or get the scoop of what is actually going on? So I think the media kind of balances things out, but this story may gain some steam in the next few weeks. If you want to contribute in any way, you're the mediator. I am struggling with these sinuses up here up north. The sun is out and the seasons are changing, and I'm telling you, these sinuses are eating me up, but I'm getting through it. If you want to contribute anywhere, all I do is visit www.method8inc.com, method8inc.com, where you can buy something, click on something, watch something, or just read something.
If you need help, then dial your operator.
Have no fear, fellow citizens. The mediator is